Happy Fitness Friday, everybody. This is Janet Randall, and today I want to talk to you about tailoring your workout to better meet your goals. Many times people ask me, well, what's the best way to work out? What's the best thing I should do? And it really depends on that end result that you're going for. Are you wanting to build strength? Is your goal to be able to just lift a lot of heavy weight? Instead, are you wanting to build muscle and tone and shape? Or are you just going for a fat loss? I feel pretty good, but I need to lose some fat and hang on to that lean muscle. It really comes down to workout design. So I came across the other day this great workout, 4 different exercises, and depending on how you set it up, will determine again that end result that you're going for. So I'm going to show you the exercises and then we'll talk about workout design. The first exercise is a decline push-up. So we're going to start with our hands underneath our shoulders in that high plank. We're going to step those feet up onto a bench. If you don't have a bench, or maybe this is a little bit too high of an angle, it's okay to just maybe take it to a step somewhere in between the floor and the bench height until you get more comfortable. Anyway, stick those feet up there. Again, shoulders over those hands. Abs engaged. We want our bottom tucked under. A lot of times I'll see planks like this. Okay, pull that belly button in, kind of tuck those hips under, engage those abs. We're just going to lower that push up. 1, 2, 3, and so on. Again, we'll talk about workout design in a minute. The second exercise is a Bulgarian goblet split squat. So a lot of words to think about. It's a goblet squat because we're going to grab onto one dumbbell right here, cup it underneath our chin and chest. That makes it the goblet. It's a split squat because we're going to start with those feet hip width apart. We're going to step 1 foot back. It's a Bulgarian goblet split squat because we're going to take that back foot and put it up on that bench. We want to make sure that we have a long enough stride so that our knee stays right over that front ankle and is not going to come forward over the toes. We're going to be really nice and tall in our torso, engaging those abs to support that core. We're going to lower straight down, straight up. Okay, we want to make sure that even though we have 1 foot on the bench and 1 foot on the floor, that our feet are still about hip width apart. You want to think railroad tracks, not a tightrope. You're going to complete all repetitions on one side, and then you'll switch. Get that other foot up there. Again, nice and tall, engage those abs, straight down, straight up. Okay. The third exercise is going to be a bent over dumbbell row. So, grabbing those dumbbells at our side, knees are soft. We're going to hinge right here at our hip joint, trying to get parallel to the floor. We want to make sure that when we're here that we're not rounding, making that turtle back. We also want to make sure we don't do the opposite and try to have a straight back, so straight that we're kind of arching like that, putting our back in a bad spot. Find that nice neutral middle ground right there. And make sure too, same thing, that having your neck in line is important too. You don't want to have a big arch in the neck or dropping that chin. So nice straight line from head to hips. Okay, grabbing those dumbbells, shoulders back, abs engaged, knees soft, hips hinge. If you need to, you can take a little step back to give a little more support to your core. It's up to you. So, right here, on this particular row, we're going to make sure that our palms are forward. Make it an underhand grip. This is going to emphasize our biceps a little bit more on this exercise. So again, we're going to set it up, hinge, nice and strong row. Controlled, fluid movement. Bringing that weight up to our ribs. Our abs are engaged. Straight line from head to hips. Control. Don't let those weights flop down. You lower them down. Okay. Last but not least, we have a barbell rollout. It's okay if you don't have a barbell. I have an option for you. So let me show you the barbell one first, and then I'll explain the next other option. Okay. So you've got your barbell. You want some weight on it. Doesn't have to be heavy because you're not going to lift it. You just need the plates tall enough so that the bar will roll. We're going to set it up so that you're on your knees, hands in an overhand grip, engaging those abs again. We don't want to be sticking that out. We're going to tuck it under. We're going to roll that bar. So we're going to start with it right here under our shoulders. We're going to roll that bar forward as far as we can. And then pull it back. If you find that as you go to pull it back that your hips kind of drop to the floor and sag, then you rolled a little bit too far. You'll know, you'll feel it. You rolled a little bit too far. If you get too far, it's okay. Just put those hands down and then set it back up and try again. So right here, you've got that barbell roll up. Roll out and pull it in. And then just put that on repeat. Roll out. Each time you roll it out and pull it in, that's 1 rep. Okay, if you don't have a barbell available, that's quite all right. We're going to do some dead bugs, one of my favorite ab exercises. So we start on our back, knees bent, arms here. We're going to lift our head and shoulders, pressing our belly button into our back, pressing our back into the ground, nice and controlled. Extend, opposite arm, opposite leg, pull it in, opposite arm, opposite leg, pull it in. That is 1 repetition. Extend, pull, extend, pull. Those abs are going to be on fire. Okay, so those are our 4 exercises. Here's how it works when you're setting up this workout, depending on what your goal is. Okay, if you are going for strength, you want to be able to lift heavy things and have a nice strong body to do that. You're going to set it up so that you do 5 repetitions of each exercise. If you've done 5 reps, if you choose a weight for those split squats or those rows, you do 5 reps and you can easily do 5, 8, 10 more reps. Your weight is too light. If you're going for strength, you're going to grab a little bit heavier weight on the heavier end. And so that way you're doing smaller rep counts with that. So 5 reps and you have 3 circuits, 60 seconds of rest between each circuit, not between each exercise. So what that means is you're going to complete your decline push-ups, go right into your Bulgarian split squats, right into your rows, then do your rollout, ab rollout, and then you rest for 60 seconds. If you're going for strength, you're going to complete that circuit. 5 repetitions each exercise, so 5 repetitions each side for those Bulgarian split squats, and then repeat that circuit 3 times with 60 seconds of rest between each circuit. If you're going for building muscle, you want that shape, that tone, you're going to complete 8 to 10 repetitions of each exercise, still completing the circuit 3 times. This time your rest is a little bit shorter, right around 45 seconds, again, between circuits, not between exercises. If you are going for fat loss, typically you have a lighter weights on the fat loss design. You have 8 to 12 repetitions of each exercise. You're going to go 4 times through that circuit. Again, using a little bit lighter weight so you can get all the way through all 4 circuits and very little rest between your circuits. That's going to really ramp up that cardiovascular system and burn off lots of fat on that workout design. So there you have it. Again, depending on your goal, you're going to set up that workout to meet those needs. Whichever one you decide, you want to try on your split squats and your rows to choose the heaviest weight that you can for giving the number of reps and number of times you're going to complete that exercise. So it's a little bit of lots of things to think about as you're setting it up. But again, you can take 4 exercises and cater it to your specific goals. So I really like the way this workout employs that practice. I think you should give it a try. See what you can do. If you have any questions, please email me at train, T-R-A-I-N, with, W-I-T-H, Janet, J-A-N-E-T, trainwithjanet@gmail.com. Give it a try. Have a great day.